I'm Adrian, the cruise and travel guy, and this time of year is a favorite for many Princess Cruises lovers, and that's because the cruise line has just announced its 27-28 summer cruise season for Australia, New Zealand, and even parts of Asia. In this video, I'll tell you what to look out for and how you can get your booking in to try and beat the rush, because there will be one. Remember, when it's time to plan your next cruise or holiday, you can head to my website first, and I've put a link in the description below where you can access the full Princess Cruises brochure for this release. So head over there now, and you can even register your interest if there's a cruise that you like. Princess has revealed its 2027-2028 Australia, New Zealand, and Asia cruise season, and it features 63 unique itineraries. Cruises will sail from Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, Auckland, and Fremantle, which is sort of the big headline of this upcoming season. There will be cruises in length from a couple of nights all the way up to 94, which is the Circle Pacific, and I'll come back to that one in a moment. Perth in Western Australia will get its very own cruise ship via Fremantle, and that will be Sapphire Princess. So this is actually kind of big news because Princess will be homeporting a ship out of the West Australian state capital for, I think, the first time in a very long time. And the season for that will kick off officially with return voyages in December 2027. The season will feature 4-night cruises down to Busselton for Margaret River, as well as 9 to 10-night cruises north for the scenic Kimberley coast. Plus, there will be extended 2-week cruises that go as far north as Indonesia. There will also be open jaw-style cruises that begin or end in Asia. Princess has a couple of favorite cruises that people just absolutely love in this region. That includes the Australia Circumnavigation cruise, and there will be one in 2027 and one in 2028. In 2027, it will feature Princess's first ever overnight in Broome, Western Australia. The 2028 version will offer a 31-night voyage sailing round trip from Brisbane, and there will also be segments sailing out of Melbourne and Adelaide, but they will require a flight on the return. From Sydney and Brisbane, you can expect to see the typical range of cruises on offer. These include the usuals like New Zealand and the South Pacific, as well as some Australia Explorer cruises, those that both go south and those that go north to Queensland and the Great Barrier Reef. But apart from Fremantle and Western Australia, the big headline for this season is a 94-night Circle Pacific cruise that will sail round trip from Sydney, Brisbane, and Auckland. The trip will set sail on Grand Princess, the oldest of Princess's ships, but arguably one of their nicer ones, and I know that might be controversial. People who regularly watch my videos know that I like smaller, older ships that typically carry less passengers, and Grand Princess definitely fits the bill. I actually have a full ship tour that you can watch, including some cabin tours on my channel as well that you might find interesting. The Circle Pacific cruise is, of course, an epic voyage, and one of the reasons it's so long is that it's taking the place of the usual world cruise that Princess runs round trip out of Australia. They won't be doing that during this upcoming season because of continuing tensions in the Red Sea that makes it more difficult for the cruise line to plan their voyage. The Circle Pacific cruise in full will cover 26,000 nautical miles, visit 45 destinations across 13 countries, and crosses the equator and international dateline twice. It will whisk people away all the way to the west coast of the US, as far north as Alaska's glaciers, and then head back down via Japan and Southeast Asia. And it's just an all-round epic voyage that, if you can do it, means that you can skip flying and see a really great big portion of the world. When it comes to ships, the cruise line will feature 3 in our region during this season. Unfortunately, none of the newer ones you may have hoped to see. We'll see Sapphire Princess as the ship that will be homeporting in Fremantle, but she'll also sail around the east coast as well, and even around New Zealand. You'll also see Royal Princess, one of the fan favorites in our region, and then Grand Princess, the ship that I've already admitted I like quite a lot. So no, unfortunately, none of the newer ships will be coming our way this time. It is worth noting that Sapphire Princess is very unique in the Princess Cruises fleet. She has one direct sister, which is a Diamond Princess. I sailed on her recently as well. I have a review on my channel, and I again really like this ship. She's actually quite large and spacious for her build, but features less passengers than something, say, like Crown Princess or Ruby Princess. So these ships kind of can be the pick of the bunch for those who are in the know, and I think they're actually quite good, provided you can deal with a little bit more of that dated aesthetic, but big deal. As for the entire itinerary release, look, we're obviously seeing a lot of the same again and again, but there are only so many ports within our region that cruise lines are willing to continue to access. Princess actually do quite well in this area. They really cater to many markets outside of Sydney and Brisbane, but like any cruise line, they do need to appeal to as many people as possible, which does seem to make things East Coast heavy. Having said that, we are seeing Fremantle as a season. If this is successful, and I have a feeling it will be, I do suspect we'll see some further expansion of cruising outside of those East Coast cities and states. Princess Cruises is also featuring some early booking benefits for those that are willing to lock down their reservation very quickly by December 9th for the entire cruise season, except for the Circle Pacific, which is by February 28th, 2026. We've already seen quite a lot of interest in this release, so if you are looking to get booked, particularly on some of those longer itineraries that there are very few of, for example, the Circle Pacific around Australia, or even the Hawaii adventure that is about 35 nights sailing round trip out of Sydney, I suggest getting onto those very quickly. They do have a habit of selling out very, very, very soon, especially if you are interested in a particular cabin type, grade, or whatever. So just get onto them if you're interested, and hopefully you can lock something down. Head to my website where you can make your registration confirmed over there, and my agent partner Cynthia will be able to work with you to make sure that we can get your cabin locked in as soon as possible. The on sale date is November 19th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time for all Princess Pass passengers, or 1 week later on November 26th for everyone else. So I hope this video has helped you maybe pick something, or at least know what to look for. Head to my website to get that brochure, and you can see all of the sailings that will be available during this season, and hopefully we can help get you booked on one of these. Let me know in the comments, how are you feeling about this? Are you excited? Do you like it? Do you think Princess could have done more? I'm always interested to know what you're thinking, so let me know over there. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon.